What is up, YouTube? Today, by the title, you can probably tell we are doing a natty or not on, popular influencer Stephen Kelly. So I've basically seen this guy all over TikTok. A very, very good looking guy, guys. Very good looking and a very impressive physique. He is very tall. He is 6'3" and weighing in around 230 pounds. So he's an absolute unit. Very similar physique to our boy Shizzy. So similar in height and also weight and also looks too. Not as big of arms as Shizzy, I'll mention that. But yeah, here we'll just take a look at the pinned video here. A very good looking guy, guys. Extremely good looking. Pretty lean dude. Visual estimate of his body fat, it's about 10%, I'd say. He has very big shoulders. Indeed, very big shoulders. And as you guys can see here, I don't know if you're watching on like a phone or like a laptop, but this picture does not look natural. I think it's the shoulders that basically does it. And he also seems to live a pretty balanced lifestyle, he crushes some brewskis with the boys, he probably goes out to dinners with his fiance or his girlfriend, whoever she is, and I'm sure he trains hard. So we're just gonna kind of take a look through the Instagram here and see what we're really working with, all right? So here's the father, it looks like, so very good genetics, very good genetics. So I'm just gonna kind of take a look through, see when, check the dates of these posts, see what the physique was looking like, see if we can find anything sketchy. So far there's no gyno, very, very good skin, no signs of acne, no real obvious signs of gear usage that would jump out at you besides just the size of this dude pretty much. And he has very good proportions as well in the physique. As you can see, these TikToks are aiming more at the middle-aged divorced woman demographic. Want to see some crazy reactions, just go to his TikTok, take a little scroll through the comments, guys. Please do. I dare ya, I dare ya. I think his shoulders are probably his most developed muscle group. He is very well proportioned, but his shoulders just seem to stand out for some reason. Like you see this and it just looks crazy, especially that rear delt. All right, so now we're just gonna scroll a little bit back. We're gonna see okay, so 8 weeks ago, so 2 months ago. So this was 10 weeks ago. So you would think he's natty just by looking at this picture. But my mind is not quite made up yet, guys. And I just want to say I don't really know anything about this guy, other than I've seen his TikToks and I wanted to make a natty or not on him. Because I'm sure you guys are probably wondering as well. So here we are. So I do think he looks natural for the most part. Okay. I'm still kind of deciding here and going through, so I haven't made my final decision yet. And I do want to say that 230 pounds, 10% body fat at 6'3", that's a naturally attainable physique. Man likes his, he likes his drinks, He's just one of the bros. Very attractive lad, very attractive lad. So, okay. Here we have what seems to be a kind of a model shot here. He looks a little, this is a little sketchy, guys. Just because he doesn't really, I don't know. Something about this and like the more recent, just looks like there's something off. Doesn't look as big and as lean, which is very interesting. I mean, he still has pretty good shoulder, but his chest looks a little smaller, so do his arms, and he's definitely not as lean, not even as close as lean in this. And this is 21 weeks ago, so I want to see if maybe he did a diet, something like that. Okay, so I think he looks relatively the same in this, now that I think about it. This could just be bad lighting as well. So you get a little bit more shredded for that, but nothing too sus yet. Okay, now we are moving on, guys. We're moving on to the true sus picture, right? 75 days of eating the same breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I think he's doing the 75 hard challenge is called. 7 rice cakes and protein bars, lunch, snack. Same split, chest, back, arms, legs. All right, so it looks like he basically went on a challenge here to eat a lot of food and really dial in. And the weight difference, I'd almost say speaks for itself, guys. So I'm just basically looking through the comments and seeing if he replies to anything. Oh, looks great. Trend and test, haha. That's what I'm talking about. Usually it's one or the other. So he's basically just trolling these comments, but he added on a significant portion of size, to say the least, guys. Whilst getting, it appears to be a little bit leaner too. So it's not really clear on whether or not this guy claims Natty, which is another interesting fact. So it doesn't appear that he claims to be natural. I really wish we could find out whether or not he claims to be natural. I think that could really tell us a lot. But nonetheless, I'll keep digging, guys. I will keep digging until the end of time. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this for you guys. Don't worry. By the end of this video, we will know. Actually, we'll never know with certainty whether or not he's natural. So this is probably the leanest picture I've seen of him personally. Feeling good, eating better. Okay, so I guess he's eating more. So some crazy ab veins here. Looking very shredded. And then just food pics. Oh, and I accidentally licked it. All right. So, still looking about to be the same size, even in this, which is older. Okay, guys, so here's a picture of him and his dad side by side, both shirtless. I don't know how tall his dad is, so it's gonna be kind of hard to compare the two physiques, to be honest. Okay, so his dad is significantly shorter than him. Okay, so we don't know whether or not his dad is natural in this. I'm just gonna put that out there. I can't tell, Okay, he's a lot taller than his dad. So here's him at Zoo Culture, which is a very popular gym for fitness influencers. So I'm kind of trying to see here whether or not his more recent physique has noticeably more amount of muscle to it, which I believe it does. We'll take a look, we'll go back and scroll up and we will compare. But this is less of the bodybuilder look now. This is more of like the model physique, which is still muscular, but nowhere near like a bodybuilder physique. And I'm just gonna check how long ago. Okay, so this is about 3.5 years ago. This is what the physique was looking like, right? Still got the shreds going on. A lot less muscle though, that's for sure. Like a lot less muscle. And here he's not as shredded anymore, which is interesting. And here it looks like he barely even lifts. I think my physique hasn't beat here, boys. So I don't know when he started working out. I wish we could find out that information. Just gonna look through and kind of see here if we can find out when he started working out. I'm sure he probably was. He was at least dabbling in lifting in these kind of older photos. So here's when he starts to look pretty saucy. So once again, about 3-ish years ago, right? And then we come up to the most recent, and he looks noticeably bigger. This is an interesting one, guys. This is a very interesting Natty or not. He doesn't really claim to be natural though. That's what's kind of throwing me off. He's, I mean, 3 years is not a long time to really achieve this physique. But guys, my final decision is that he's natural. I don't think he's taken, I do not believe he's taken any performance enhancing drugs, let's say. I could very well be wrong on this. He could be on a hefty cycle, but I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's natural. How sure am I that he's natural? Not very sure. I'd say I'm about 55% sure that he's natural and 45% sure that he's not. So that's gonna be my final decision. That's gonna be my final verdict, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video informed you guys of what you needed to know. Thank you very much, guys. I'm out of here, man. Peace.